If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Southern California. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line. So that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led out by the first-round pick out of Alabama, Ty Simpson.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Leggett in motion. Williams gets it on the draw. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, here's Williams. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a third and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. Here to this play caller, he saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the first down.
The motion man is Nakua. He'll get this out to the left flat, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, here's Simpson. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
Second and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Here's second and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
A run, and that's the former Hoosier, Kalen Black. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
A run up the middle with Achane. He'll get about 2. And Jackson there defensively.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for the first with Black. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Black. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
First down, San Francisco.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Jalen Watson on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it.
Yeah, and a nice job right there. Makes the right read, pulls the ball, and turns himself into the runner. And I really like the way he covers himself up at the end, gets good yardage, and avoids the big hit.
Here's third down and a few inches. On the ground, Black. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Well, they've already converted once on 4th down earlier in this possession, so you wonder if he didn't pick that up right there, would they have gone for it again? Now, it doesn't matter. That run's enough to get him the first.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, 49ers.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. On the give, it's Black. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This will be a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Richardson. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. On the play fake, it is Simpson. That's caught left side by Clark. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Now a 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Simpson. Gets that one complete to the tight end, Claire. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
First down.
Shotgun snap for Simpson. There's a short one, and it's caught by Claire.
Simpson's
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Niners' 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. They run over center with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll go play action with Simpson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He hoped to get it to Puka Nacua that time. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
3rd and 3.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Simpson. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Schrader's kick is good. And the Rams are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground here again. A check, a first down, and then some. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. On the handoff, Black. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
First down, San Francisco.
Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now.
A 50-yard
That one is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run with Black to begin this drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run once more with Black. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
6 yards.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll go again here with Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Leggett in motion. 3rd and 2. It is Simpson. He kept the play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him, and down he goes.
An 8-yard loss.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack.
As the 49ers head back out, we take a look at the Rams' defensive coordinator, Chris Shula. Shula, of course, in the football family business. Grandfather, the great late Hall of Famer Don Shula, his dad David, Uncle Mike, both coaches as well. For Chris, it is his 3rd season heading up the Rams defense. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll give it here. Flat. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners first down.
And a 49er first down.
Well run with Achane. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was taken down by Cameron Kitchens. It's a gain of 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
47-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Black now on 1st and 10, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 41. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A run up the middle with Achane. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Simpson now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 60
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Simpson. Pass caught right side by Thornton.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Working across the field, the Tua has it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, L.A. Leggett in motion. They'll try the right side with Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Simpson. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Here's Simpson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Drive will start with a run with Kalen Black. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's a give to Achane. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. from the 35. Here's second down and 3. A run here with Achan. Nothing. Net at the line of scrimmage. No gain. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Third down and 3 coming up. They'll try to run for the first with Black. This will not do the trick. They've stuffed him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
At this stage of the game, it's all about maximizing your possessions. But in order to get the ball back, your defense needs stops. Great job there on third and short, forcing the fourth down. In all likelihood, they're going to get the ball back here late in the fourth quarter.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. And they are still searching for that first touchdown of the game. Greg, this defense that they're going against has been like a brick wall.
And especially this front seven. And listen, Mike, we all know this is a passing league. But what you want to do is you want to at least be unpredictable on offense, meaning you want to be in what they call 50-50 downs. I got an equal opportunity to both run or pass based on the down and distance. When you have nothing to show for on first and second down on the ground, you find yourself in must-pass scenarios, and you're playing right into the hands of the defense. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He somehow managed to get rid of that one before the sack. Incomplete, and sets up fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw.
And he will go down under the pressure. They got him. That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
The 49ers offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the 49ers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.